Hey guys, what's going on? Going to make one more attempt to make a video before work, assuming my son does not interrupt me. He's home from camp and school didn't start yet, so that's the battle. Anyway, I realized I really didn't make a video of what I'm trying to do and how I plan to retire on dividends. So I'll try to make a quick video and hopefully this helps you guys out, but I just want to explain my strategy. So real quick, I mentioned in another video, I had Roth IRAs for me and my wife. So recently I decided, because I was putting everything into Roth IRAs and Roth 401ks. But recently I decided I'm going to use the contributions that I put into the Roth IRAs over the past 3 or 4 years and move them into a taxable account so that I can invest for income now. Yes, that's risky. Yes, it's not what I've been, planning. However, waiting to get everything for 59 and a half to me was just too much. So I decided, okay, I'll leave the 401ks for the retirement nest egg, and I'm going to turn this now into a retire now mentality. So this account is more retire now. So I moved that money into a taxable account. I had about 5,000 in there already, and I moved about 33,000 more or so. And I'm investing now in YieldMax funds. What are YieldMax funds? They're ETFs that basically do options, and they pay you to do options. They invest in, one stock or one ETF per fund. The first one that comes up, I believe this was their first fund, is OARK. OARK is an actual, ARK, ARKK is an actual ETF. They invest in, a lot of tech companies, startups, the big hits. So it's very volatile. So that's why playing options with them can pay a pretty hefty dividend, or distribution, I should say. 57%, TSLY 71%, Aptly 33%. You get the gist. So anyway, I talk about this enough, but what's my strategy, right? So I put my money into YieldMax funds. And what am I doing? So here's a quick snip of my account, right? So this just shows what I currently own. And right now I own all of the YieldMax funds. As you can see, 1,300 TSLY shares, which, that's the majority of my money's in TSLY. I do believe in Tesla. So that's the thing. If you believe in the underlying stock for these funds, then there should be no worry. But you need kind of a strategy so you don't, kind of get killed. So my plan is to buy, for now it's YieldMax funds because I like their strategy. Again, they sell covered calls using synthetic shares, which means they aren't really using their money. Their actual capital is being held in treasuries. So that's being, earning interest, but can still be used as collateral. And they sell covered calls 5 to 15% out of the money. And that's different from the YLDs because those funds sell covered calls at the money. And it limits the potential gains. Selling it at 5 to 15% out of the money, it gives you a chance to take advantage of the capital gains, especially with Tesla. Tesla's up and down all the time. So anyway, real quick, my strategy is to buy these funds and reinvest them. So I'm going to take, obviously, the dividend, the distribution, and I'm going to manually invest where the discount is. So right now, I'm pretty top heavy on TSLY. But my plan is to buy, 10 funds a week. I'm sorry, 10 shares a day of the fund that's on the biggest discount. As you can see on this page, I'm down on almost every fund except NVIDIA, because when I did my larger purchases, these funds, it took a big hit since then. So my strategy now is to, buy 10 shares per day on the stock that has the biggest, I'll say, fall for the day, and also comparing that to my overall gain percentage, because my goal is to average down until my average matches the current stock price or is much less. And then, because I want to keep my investment in the original fund flat, or I want to have a gain. I'm not selling my original investment, but I don't want to lose money on the original investment. I just want to continue to gain income from the investment. So if I can get these averages to be, within the current price, then I'll be sitting pretty. Obviously, look at TSLY, for example. My current cost per share is $15.21. The current price is $14.33. It was $13 last week. So I was trying to average in, and obviously now it's coming up. So I'm probably going to be even this week as it continues to rise. So I'm not going to buy any more TSLY. But the other funds, I'm probably going to continue to buy. I'll buy 10 per day, unless something crazy happens and there's a huge dip on one of these. Coney, I bought 100 and I'm leaving it at that. I don't care if my average sucks on Coney, right? I'm down 5%, but I don't know how I feel about Coinbase, but they are so volatile that it's worth a shot. That first distribution is probably going to be pretty good. All these others, if you go down the line, Google, Facebook, Amazon, Apple, ARK, Netflix, Nvidia, Tesla, I feel good about them long term, so I don't mind buying them. So anyway, that's my strategy. It's pretty simple. So I'm expecting the September, as you can see, look at the ex-dividend. Most of these didn't even pay a dividend yet, or distribution. When they do, it'll be for about like a month and a half or a month and a week, so it'll be pretty good. I'm expecting my September monthly distribution for all of these to be around $1,800. Obviously, that's not enough to retire on, but it's enough to have a decent amount to reinvest. So I'll take that $1,800 and I'll pick and choose who I want. Maybe I'll add a big chunk in one if it's down for the day to help my average. Again, the goal is to stay flat on the capital gains and obviously or be ahead and just take advantage of the income now. These dividend yields are not accurate. TSLY shows 49%, but they're at like 71% right now. So if I continue down this path, based on my numbers, I should be able to retire in 4 years. So, and this, keep in mind, this is reinvesting all of the dividends plus adding an additional $250 per week. So that's my strategy at the moment. And again, I laid out the numbers. If all works out, if I average, my yield averages around 50%, then I could be sitting pretty. Both me and my wife can retire. My wife could probably retire in a year and a half at this rate. So we'll see. Or maybe we'll just not retire, work, and use this money to actually have fun, to pay the bills, pay off the house. Who the hell knows? But anyway, that's my plan. High risk, of course, yes, but why not, right? I'm not waiting until 59.5 to enjoy all my money. So that's my plan. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Please click like, please comment, you know the drill. Subscribe. I'm almost at 1,000. I'm getting pretty close, 733. So if you guys actually enjoy this, if you don't mind sharing it, that could help too. I want to make more videos in time. As you can see, I make my videos on the phone. I don't really have a fancy laptop like most of these people do. All I got is my phone. I don't really have a lot of time either, so I just make it right before work, and that's it. But anyway, again, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully it made sense. Hopefully this helps you on your strategies. But if you have a different strategy, please let me know below. Or if you have the same strategy, also comment below. I just want to hear what everyone's doing with these funds or even other covered call ETFs. If I'm missing any good ones, which again, I like YieldMax so far. I don't really like any of the others that much. SPY is a new one I'm looking into. I may buy into them because they sell kind of out of the money covered calls. So we'll see. But anyway, thanks for tuning in. Time to go to work. Later.